Check in, yo, over there. Mango Valley right now. Mango Valley settings. Alright, we have to do something with it. Camera, yeah, that's so good. We have to do something with Ministry of Health. Yeah, me I run from the sun. This sun, hot. We have to do something with Ministry of Health. They have a hype session where they do a whole heap of testing and something they do regular. And me and them always par. So, yes, over there. I'll give you some clippings of what I want. So just watch the wire. Watch what I want in our system. See? Watch this.
And everybody, right? Alright, so tell me some of the things you see on the picture. We see a house. We see garbage. What else? And we see dog and cat. Alright. And the pool. So who see the buckets? Who see the bottles? Anybody have drums at home? You don't have any drums at home? Okay, you see the drums on the paper? Who see the flowers vase? Alright, so all of those things can store water. And anything that water is stored in can breed mosquitoes. Did you know that? Did you know that? Alright, have you ever seen this in the water before? You have never seen, let me see the hands of those who have seen this in the water. Did you know that this is a mosquito? Alright, so what I want you to do is see all those buckets and bottles and tires and flowers vase and so on that you see on the picture. I want you to go home and tell mommy and daddy or brother and sister or uncle that you want to search and destroy. What you're going to tell them? Come on, I want to hear you say it loud. What you're going to tell them? Search and destroy. What you're going to tell them? Search and destroy. So we want to destroy all the places where the mosquitoes can breed. You want to tell me how?
Search and destroy. Don't let it go.
Don't put any water in the bucket. So if you have a bucket that is uncovered or will be uncovered for a while, don't put any water in there. Turn the bucket down so that no water can go in there, so mosquitoes can breed in there, right? Alright. Who is going to tell me something else that you can do to prevent mosquito breeding? Alright, when somebody see you, tell them again. It's called a mosquito swatter, right? Him say you use a shocking something. So it's a mosquito swatter you use to prevent mosquitoes from biting you, right? So that's one way to protect yourself from mosquito bites. Who can share something else?
In the water.
Don't play in the water, because if the water is too deep, something bad can happen to you, right? You can fall in there. Yeah, mosquitoes can be in the water. You must bore your tins after you use it, right?
No, I don't think so. We don't want to. No, listen,
So you can put oil in the water. They have their own way of explaining things. But that's very good because you guys have the information. You want to share?
Yeah.
Don't play with it.
Don't play with the food. Okay, it's another story. Anybody else have anything that they want to share? All right. Tell me some things that you can do to protect yourself from getting bitten by a mosquito. You can use a mosquito spray. That's the mosquito repellent. And what the mosquito repellent must have in?
20 something. Or 22 or something like that.
The mosquito repellent must contain DEET. What the mosquito repellent must contain? DEET, right. Anybody else can share anything? Something that you can do to protect yourself. Tell me something that you do to protect yourself from mosquito. Put on sheets. Somebody say you must put on sheets. So come up with a sheet at night to protect yourself from getting bitten by the mosquitoes. You want to share? Turn on the fan. He knows everything. Come beside me. Come. So him said turn on the fan so you can blow with the mosquitoes, right? Anybody else? Alright, tell me some of the things that happen to you when you have dengue fever. When you have dengue fever, what happened to you? You get sick. You can't get the cold. A fever, very good. You have pain behind your eyes, what else? You have rashes on your body. Right, him says scratch it. Oh gosh, him just have him one way of explaining things. So you have rashes on your body that is itchy. What else? You have joint pains and muscle pain. You can vomit. Your head hurts you. A lot of things happen to you, right? And you can do it up yourself. You can have diarrhea. These are some of the signs and symptoms of dengue fever, alright? Your belly can hurt you, right? And you do it up yourself too, don't? Right. Alright, so what we want to share is that it's important for us to go around our premises daily or even twice weekly and search and destroy for mosquito breeding containers. Sometimes the containers are there, we didn't exactly place them there for them to hold water, but somehow, you know, water gets in there, and if it is that we do not cover these containers, after a while mosquitoes will breed in there. Alright, him say mosquito worm. One of the things that you can do is just, when you have your drums or your buckets or whatever it is that you store water in outside, can go and take a look in the container. If you see what you call it mosquito worm in there, mosquito worm, right? Or the little worm in your container, that means it's the mosquito larvae. So the mosquito have 4 different stages. You see the eggs, so if you look in your container, in your drums, you see the eggs lining the water, lining the drum, sorry. After a while, you will see what you call the larvae, which is what they're calling the worms. And after, say, about 3 to 4 days, you'll see a next stage, looks like a comma, a big head. That's called the pupal stage. And of course, the last stage is the adult, the one that actually bites us. The mosquito life cycle is 31 days, so basically that mosquito takes 30 days to live, basically. If it is that the mosquito bites you, they come for a blood meal. After they get that blood meal, they'll go and lay their eggs anywhere water is. The fact is that one female mosquito can lay up to 300 eggs at a time. So if it is that one mosquito lay 300 eggs today and tomorrow and for the 30 days, you see how much mosquitoes we'll have in a very short time. So we have to ensure that we go out and look for the different things that store water and try to get rid of them. That's the only way we'll eliminate mosquitoes somewhat, because they'll always be here. Alright, somebody's asking about fogging. They do have a schedule of communities that they fog. They work with the high-risk communities, so those communities that store a lot of water, and they have this calculation indices that they look at. Those are normally the top communities that they go to for fogging. So I'm not sure if Mango Valley is on the list. But you can call the St. Mary Health Department if it is that you're having a lot of problem here. You want me to give you the number? Alright, so I'll give you the number after. You can call them and let them know that you're having problems with mosquitoes, and it's a possibility that they'll come and spray for you. Pardon me? Alright, so we were identifying some of the ways to protect ourselves from getting bitten by the mosquito. So one, of course, is source reduction. We need to get rid of all the containers around the space that water can store in. If it is that you have a drum and you don't have any cover for the drum, you can find an old sheet, old curtain, plastic, zinc. You have a lot of things that you can use to cover the drum or whatever it is that you have the water in, to ensure that no mosquitoes can breed in there. Also, you can wear light clothing, like colored clothing, so that mosquitoes won't come on you. You can use the fan, as my little friend had said. You can use the mosquito swatter, repellent, mosquito repellent containing DEET. Am I missing anything? You can put up bed nets, you can put mesh at your windows and at your doors. Well, it's not a little oil, it's a lot of oil, and that's an expensive way of doing it. But for those persons who can, the thing is that if you put a small amount of oil on the surface of the water, the pupal and the larval stage actually wants air to breathe, so they come up to the surface. So if it's just a small amount, like you just have a pocket of oil here, a pocket of oil there, they'll go in between those spaces and they'll get air to breathe. So you have to ensure that the entire surface of the water is covered, so that when they do come up, there's no air and, you know, they'll die, stuck to the oil if anything. So basically those are the ways to protect ourselves from getting bitten by the mosquito. Some of the signs and symptoms to look for is that you have the sudden onset of a very high fever. So it's like all of a sudden you're just hot, right? You may have headache, you may have pain behind the eyes, and everybody's different. Some of the symptoms are the signs that one person may show, you may not show them. Some people may vomit, some people may have diarrhea, some people have joint pain, some people have rashes, and sometimes people have all of these signs and symptoms together, but they have it alternately. So you may have the rash first while somebody may have the rash last. So you may never know what it is. So once you suspect that you may have dengue fever, it is recommended that you go to your nearest health center or the hospital to get tested. We have some flyers and pamphlets here to give out. Our DJ is going to play a little song for us, and we're going to teach the children a dance because they're getting restless. One of the other things that we have been promoting along with Operation Search and Destroy is Jamaica Moves. The Jamaica Moves campaign is an initiative by the Ministry of Health and Wellness. Is an initiative by the Ministry of Health and Wellness to reduce the risk of lifestyle diseases. So we want our children to do a little bit more physical activity. We want them to start eating healthier. So we have the food-based dietary guidelines that we use within the schools just to show the canteen staff and so on some of the things that they should ensure that the children eat daily. Additionally, we have been implementing different breaks. And one of the breaks is what we're going to do now, where we teach students how to do the Love Your Body, Treat Your Body Right dance. So I'm going to teach you the dance.
1, 2, adults to 30 minutes activity daily. Love your body, treat your body right. Vegetables, make sure you eat plenty.
Alright, so everybody just grab a space for yourself.
Drink some water when you feel thirsty. Cut down dessert and have a smoothie. Love your body, treat your body right. Love your body, treat your body right. Just eat right. Love your body, treat your body right. Love your body, treat your body right. One more time now.
Alright, so you're going to look at me and everything that I do, you're going to do it,
just
right?
eat right. Love your body, treat your body right. Love your body, treat your body right. Listen up. Make sure you know your health status. Go a doctor and get a regular checkup. Chronic disease can slowly creep up. We can lower the 1, 2, 3, 2 more. 1, 2. Adults to 30 minutes activity daily. Love your body, treat your body right. Vegetables, make sure you eat plenty. Children do 60 minutes activity daily. Drink some water when you feel thirsty. Cut down dessert and have a smoothie. Jamaicans, love your body, treat your body right. Love your body, treat your body right. Just eat right. Love your body, treat your body right. Love your body, treat your body right. One more time now. Love your body, treat your body right. Love your body, treat your body right. Just eat right. Love your body, treat your body right. Love your body, treat your body right. Listen up. Make sure you know your health status. Go a doctor and get a regular checkup. Chronic disease can slowly creep up. We can lower the risk and live up if we just eat right and get moving. Jumping, running, dancing or skipping. Change the children, them lazy a bit. Make them play out the door and put down the tablet. Jamaicans, love your body, treat your body right. Love your body, treat your body right. Just eat right. Love your body, treat your body right. Love your body, treat your body right. Jamaica get moving. Love your body, treat your body right. Love your body, treat your body right. Just eat right. Love your body, treat your body right. Love your body, treat your body right. After to make me hear you say I love me. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. After to make me hear you say I love me. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. Jamaicans, love your body, treat your body right. Love your body, treat your body right. Just eat right. Love your body, treat your body right. Love your body, treat your body right. One more time now. Love your body, treat your body right. Love your body, treat your body right. Just eat right. Love your body, treat your body right. Love your body, treat your body right. Jamaica get moving. Love your body, treat your body right. Love your body, treat your body right. Just eat right. Love your body, treat your body right. Love your body, treat your body right. One more time now. Love your body, treat your body right. Love your body, treat your body right. Just eat right. Love your body, treat your body right. Love your body. 1, 2, 3.
We want to try it again.
1, 2. Adults to 30 minutes activity.
So the adults then stand up and then now help when they don't take.
Vegetables, make sure you eat plenty.
I don't put up their hand to try, don't it?
Drink some water when you feel
Oh, sorry. Because they're over here, so they're not going to run them over there, so. Alright, you can all, try the dance. I mean, stretching your body is always good.
Vegetables, make sure you eat plenty. Children do 60 minutes activity. 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 2. Adults to 30 minutes activity daily. Love your body, treat your body right. Vegetables, make sure you eat plenty. Children do 60 minutes activity daily. Drink some water when you feel thirsty. Cut down dessert and have a smoothie. Jamaicans, love your body, treat your body right. Love your body, treat your body right. Just eat right. Love your body, treat your body right. Love your body, treat your body right. One more time now. Love your body, treat your body right. Love your body, treat your body right. Just eat right. Love your body, treat your body right. Love your body, treat your body right. Listen up. sure you know your health status. Go a doctor and get a regular checkup. Chronic disease can slowly creep up. We can lower the risk and live up if we just eat right and get moving. Jumping, running, dancing or skipping. Change the children, them lazy habit. May they play out the door and put down the tablet. Jamaicans, love your body, treat your body right. Love your body, treat your body right. Just eat right. Love your body, treat your body right. Love your body, treat your body right. Jamaica get moving. Love your body, treat your body right. Love your body, treat your body right. Just eat right. Love your body, treat your body right. Love your body, treat your body right. After to make me hear you say I love me. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. After to make me hear you say I love me. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. Jamaicans, love your body, treat your body right. Love your body, treat your body right. Just eat right. Love your body, treat your body right. Love your body, treat your body right. One more time now. Love your body, treat your body right. Love your body, treat your body right. Just eat right. Love your body, treat your body right. Love your body, treat your body right. Jamaica get moving. Love your body, treat your body right. Love your body, treat your body right. Just eat right. Love your body, treat your body right. Love your body, treat your body right. One more time now. Love your body, treat your body right. Love your body, treat your body right. Just eat right. Love your body, treat your body right. Love your body, treat your body right. Listen up. Love your body, treat your body right. Love your body, treat your body right.
Alright, so we have one more song that we want to use. Alright. We're gonna use this song to cool us down a little bit. We like this song. So we're gonna do some simple.
Part of my body was in place. Many people died and never saw this day. So another day I live, I appreciate. Don't ever wanna act too high and mighty, 'cause tomorrow I can fall down on my face. So in everything, Lord, I give you praise, and that puts a smile on my face. Lord, I thank you for sunshine, thank you for rain, thank you for joy, thank you for pain. It's a beautiful day, beautiful day, beautiful day. Don't fuss and fight, let us unite. We got one life, so let's make it right. It's a beautiful day, yeah. It's a beautiful day. So yeah, though I walk through the valleys of the shadows of death, I will fear no evil, won't be dismayed. When I see the clock ticking away and the things are not in place, everything in life happens for a reason. Disappointment comes with a lesson. It's on me to get wiser, got to work harder. In the end, it will get better. Lord, I thank you for sunshine, thank you for rain, thank you for joy, thank you for pain. It's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful day. Please don't fuss and fight. Let us unite. So let's make it right. It's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful day. If you got love, make me good and bad friends that came into my life, and those who are still here today.
Again?
Drink the 60 minutes activity daily. Drink some water when you feel thirsty. Cool down dessert and have a smoothie. Jamaican, love your body, treat your body right. Love your body, treat your body right. Just eat right. Love your body, treat your body 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 right. Just eat right. Love your body, treat your body right. Love your body, treat your body right. Make sure you know your health status. Go on doctor and get a regular checkup. Chronic disease can slowly creep up. We can know what the risk and the up. We just eat right and get moving. Jumping, dancing, and skipping. Change the children.
Thank you very much for participating. Remember to come and get your pamphlets and know that we have been killing you guys with information as it relates to dengue fever. We're only trying to make our country better with spreading the information. There's so much and no more that we can do more than to just give the information. That's what we're here to do today, to give you some information. So if there's anything that somebody probably in their house wants to ask, you can come down to our health team and ask your questions. If we can provide an answer for you today, we'll provide it another time. Have a good day.
When the music hits, whether you feel verbalize the body and your heart, your mind and memorize the brain. So again, believe in my child, you turn in a child, body you can come with it, what they do.
I don't know. Right now, you have to protect yourself.
What go on there, sir?
You can't trust nobody.
What go on there, sir?
So right now you have to draw for it. You have to draw for your condom, draw for your boots. You have to strap it up, you have to wrap it up.
I want them more and more prevention.
They have all kind of condom.
I want to see that girl next door. But make sure I have them in store. Check it.
Oh.
I want them to come and tackle in. But I am the job for my love and for my love.
You have to wrap it up, you know?
It's like for the eight sing. When you die like flower, die out like flower.
Oh.
I want them to come and tackle in. But I am the job for my love and for my love.
Check, check. Remember we say free HIV, free syphilis test. Result in 20 minutes or less.
You find a young girl and Joe she smart. You think that she not give a bun with ball. She a beat a mom and she get all. She all of American over all. So make sure when you're in love you're not fall.
Roll it.
Don't look at your car and tap it.
Roll it.
Check, check, check.
Roll it.
Remember we say no condom, no ride. No glove, no love.
Your time now.
Remember we say sex responsibly. Use a condom every
Roll on
time.
one. Yeah, no, roll on it.
Sit down and me checking on this. I want them more and more prevention and secure.
Salah's bar with you now. And we don't come to Salah's bar.
Okay, good.
Responsibly.
How long can you not set up?
Anything we are going to do after.
Oh, you make my Mosquito bike up here next up.
Responsible.
Yeah.
So keep up for the punch, man. They got the Americans and I can't sing. Be careful, be careful. She can take a shit to town when I let it flash. She's dangerous.
Money, check in. Money, check in.
Fresh like a rose, and now what can I do?